Hello everyone, welcome to Come Sit at My Table. We're Tom and Melissa. We're sure happy to have you here with us today for our Sunday subscriber series. You know, if you've been around a while, that on Sundays we do recipes mailed to us from our subscribers. Today's recipe comes from Nancy Lyon, and Nancy, I hope I pronounced your last name right, from Cohasset, Minnesota. Nancy's recipe is for a dish called Ritzy Chicken. Yum! How could it not be good if it's Ritzy? Sounds fancy, doesn't it? Her letter says, Dear Tom and Melissa, my name is Nancy Lyon and I live in northern Minnesota. I am thoroughly enjoying your YouTube channel and have tried several of your recipes. They do not disappoint. All are yummy. I have a favorite recipe to share with you. My children and grandchildren all love it. It is called Ritzy Chicken. I hope you try it and enjoy it as much as we do. I serve it with a veggie like green beans and a salad. God's peace to you too, Nancy Lyon. Now, I'm going to tell you one of the things that really got my attention about this recipe is how simple it is. Being a retired teacher, I know what it's like to come home from work, have kids that you need to feed, that have other things you need to do around the house. Melissa and I were always busier after we got home, it seemed, because we had to take the kids to activities and church events and whatever. So we were always looking for something easy to get on the table, and this is it. It literally has 5 ingredients, goes together in a snap, and our oven is preheated to 350. And I think it's going to be delicious. So let's talk about what we're going to use to make Ritzy Chicken. We're going to start with chicken breast. And she does say that she prefers chicken thighs, but you can use chicken breast. She recommends 8 thighs or 6 chicken breasts. Also, a can of cream of chicken soup, and this is just a 10.5 ounce can of cream of chicken soup. 1 cup of sour cream, and this is, I don't know where it is, right there. It's an 8 ounce tub of sour cream, and that's 1 cup. Then we're going to need some Ritz Crackers, and I accidentally bought these little short stacks. I don't know how in the world I ended up with those in the buggy. But 2 of these short stacks makes a long stack. What you want is about 30 crackers. I think there's 30 crackers in a long tube, and that's what you want. And the last ingredient is a 1.5 sticks of butter, 3/4 cup of butter that we're going to melt. All right, let's get ready to make some Ritzy chicken. You can see that we have put our 6 chicken breasts in our sprayed 9x13 pan. And now I'm just taking the soup out of this can and I'm going to mix it with that sour cream to spread over it. Now, I tell you, I've been thinking about this today and I'm wondering if this is going to be thin enough to spread over it with just these 2 ingredients, but that's all it says, so that's what I'm using. I kind of wondered if it was supposed to have any chicken broth or anything, but I've checked the recipe a few times and it doesn't mention that, so I think this is it. And man, it can't be easier than this, guys. My goodness, if this is all you have to do, and if you like sour cream, this is going to be your dish, I think.
I think this is going to be a great combination together to make a nice gravy.
Yep, and you love sour cream.
I do.
Melissa absolutely loves it. I think she'll eat it on just about anything. Yeah, and I'm sure as it bakes, this will kind of become a gravy. You just want to make sure it's stirred together well. Okay, now all we have to do is just put this on top of our chicken. So I'm thinking just kind of spread it over. Put a little bit on each one. You need it all over the chicken because you're going to want these cracker crumbs to stick to it. So I think we want to make sure that it's pretty well covered. That way it'll stick. All right, I'm just going to continue to cover these and make sure that they're completely covered so that we don't have to worry about any of it being exposed or not getting crumbs on it. Now that we have the soup and sour cream mixture on our chicken, we're just going to crunch up our crackers and put right on top of those. I would have thought that you would need to crush these up and mix them with the butter. It's even easier than that. It just says to crunch these up on top and then drizzle the butter over the crackers. So you don't even have to mix the butter and the crackers, which is really good. Okay. So, and this is my favorite part, by the way. Anytime you have a cracker topping on something, I absolutely love them. So I know I'm going to enjoy these. Oops, spilled a little bit. Last few crackers. Wow, this looks so good. Okay. Now, we have our butter melted, and I'm just going to drizzle that right over the top. And I think this butter's going to mix in with that sour cream and soup and drizzle and melt right down through these crackers. And I think that will be absolutely fabulous. Look at that. Yum.
How long does this bake?
It bakes on 350 for 1 hour.
Perfect.
Yep. So easy to get in the oven. So easy to get on your table. Really easy. And, you know, if you have kids, let them help you do this.
Oh, this is easy to put together with kids. That'd be perfect.
What kid wouldn't like to mix together that soup and sour cream? What kid wouldn't like to crush up those crackers? You tell them, hey, take these crackers and just crush them up the best you can for me. They would love that.
And an older child could really make this whole dish for the family.
Absolutely. You've got a 4th or 5th grader or older, they should be able to do this all by themselves. So put them to work. I'm all about that.
Gives them a good sense of accomplishment too.
Absolutely.
When it's all said and done.
It helps them build confidence when they do something in the kitchen. And they don't have to know that it's so simple. They feel like they've really accomplished something when they do this. Okay, in we go. 350 for 1 hour. Oh, you all. This looks delicious. After we finished filming and I got it in the oven, Melissa said, I can already tell you this is going to be great. And it looks wonderful.
The gravy on this, I think, is going to be just phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm going to get you a bite of that gravy with this. Are you ready?
I am.
I hope that's not too big of a bite. It's big. It was big.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? We haven't had a meal today.
We haven't. I love the gravy.
I'm surprised. I can taste the sour cream. It's not as strong as I thought it was going to be. That is delicious. That is really good.
Let me zoom in on the on the bowl too.
Well, and show the plate of the dish.
Yeah, the gravy is great.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
That is fabulous. I think you're going to love it. Nancy, we sure do appreciate you sending that in to us. And we appreciate the rest of you watching our video. Right below the video, there's a thumbs up button. It's called the like button. We would appreciate you clicking that. If you haven't before, we invite you to click the subscribe button. There's a little notification bell beside of it that looks like a dinner bell. If you'll click it and the word all, that joins you to our channel and allows YouTube to notify you every time we put up a new video, which we do on Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, right below the video, there's a description box, and you will see the title of this recipe, Ritzy Chicken, in that box. If you'll click it, that box will expand. Melissa always puts the written recipe there for you. If you'll click the word that says more, it's a little tiny word under the recipe, that will expand even further, and you'll find our mailing address, and you'll find an Amazon link where you can purchase our cookbook if you'd like a copy of it. Also, at the very bottom of the page, there's a place where you can leave a comment, and we would love to hear from you. Again, we really do appreciate that you've tuned in for our video, and we want you to remember that you are always welcome to come sit at my table. Have a great day.